Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I thought I would do a soulmate update, also a kind of twin flame incorporation in this too. Just what signs and synchronicities are going to be coming up for you so you guys can realize, that this is the real deal, that you're really attaching to this energy and ethereally, energetically, you're kind of like composed to follow the right blueprint towards this, and that everything's going. Just little reminders, because a lot of this is the majority is energy based, so sometimes we don't get those tangible results unless we know exactly what they are that's being sent to us. But one thing we can do, you guys, is we can ask spirit for guidance and let them know, listen, I am ready for this adventure down in my soul. I am ready for new beginnings, the potential of all these connections and moving optimistically towards it. It's that one single step that we have gratitude for what we already have, okay? The powers to manifest creativity and resourcefulness in our life are definitely coming through right now. It is a wonderful introspective spiritual experience, these unions. So again, we're sending rich divine energy into the future and letting ourselves go from past or expectations so the universe can provide this for us. So it's very exciting. So I just have a couple quick announcements. I'm running a super IG special for a couple things right now, you guys. The beautiful rainbow aura quartz that everybody loves so much, I'm running a super special over there for free shipping within the US, and they're only $22 over there. You just DM me, and I also have all these new beautiful cabochons, so I'm doing a whole varied spectrum of colors of these triple goddess rings, and the pictures are over there. Again, I like to run these sales. I don't have to do a lot of pictures like I do over in my shop, so I can do them less expensively, quicker for you too. And what else is going on? Yeah, please come over to IG and get in on all the contests. I just announced there was actually 2 winners for the 6 free readings for the next 6 months. Extra cards dropped out, and I was really signified to go search out those initial patterns and have that person be the secondary winner. So that's exciting. So I'll be announcing too what this week's special is going to be. I'm going to meditate on it. I get lots of good ideas when I just relax and sit back. So come over and see me on IG. And here's the deal. It doesn't take any extra work. If you subscribe over here and you follow me over there, you're automatically entered. I do a card drawing, and it's all done through initials. So it can be your moniker or your name or whatever. I scroll through, sometimes top to bottom, sometimes I just start in the middle, and the first 2 that come up, first 1 or 2 that match that win that prize. So it's all on beautiful draw and luck on the cards. So I love to do that. So come on over and join in. I do daily posts and memes and reads and everything over there. I talk about crystals, and I also wanted to say to my one beautiful viewer that was asking if I can do a fun reading, I'm going to use all crystal cards and discuss the properties and the healing potentials, protection potentials, and everything that are existent within all these stones. So that'll be this week. I'm really excited. I want to say thank you to all my patrons. You guys are wonderful, and everybody who gives me beautiful decks and goes onto my Amazon wish list and sends me presents. I appreciate it so much, because I am pinching pennies right now for Joni's move to Oregon. So it's like I'm not allowing myself all those little extras, and you guys are just, the abundant universe and caring hearts provide for sure. So I'm going to let you make your choice. Number 1 is you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Number 2 is it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. And number 3, your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. So there we go. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to give you a moment to focus on your particular card. And to let you know too, you guys, I oftentimes, if I'm really interested in a certain reading, I'll watch all 3, because what that does is it provides me with more choice for what resonates with me, and then I take what works and I leave behind what doesn't. So I definitely think that's a good thing to do as well, because again, each one has very different kind of like connotations and pathways and messages. So more than one might be appropriate. So if you feel the need to choose more than one, absolutely go ahead with that. So I'm going to have a pause while you make your decision. I'll get a sip of water. Okay, so no distractions. We're bouncing right into this. So right away, you guys, I feel like you're going to have very strong intuition with this. With any of these full moons, that means we are doing our utmost to activate all our beautiful insights that come from our heart space. We are attached energetically to these other beings that are our specific other halves, which is so wonderful, and momentous things happen beforehand. So we're going to find out what some of your stuff is. Oh, this is trying to find out absence of problems and difficulty. You're feeling renewed and repetition. So we're going to find out first absence. Now I love this because this is absence of overthinking and being critical. Absence of what is also, this is you rectifying what is absent in your life that you want right now. More creativity, more joy. You're going to get these beautiful insights. Hey, you really should be painting. You really should be meditating. You really should be going for quiet, solitary walks so you can connect with this energy. You're going to notice that. And you're also going to notice the absence of certain heavier feelings. Like you don't feel so compelled to produce and race and be mistrusting or critical of self or other people. It's a joyous, restful time because what is happening, my dear soul, and I'm super happy for you, is you are elevating energetically. And when we do that, there is an absence of moodiness because we're not clamoring for the ego's normal doorways, which is pay attention to me. I don't have enough. Nothing is ever enough in the ego's thing. You could get 10 brand new beautiful pieces of jewelry in the mail and you'd be like, oh, but I really don't have. The ego focuses on what you don't have. It's competitive. It's relentless. This is the absence of ego, and peace of mind comes in with that. So beautiful. Now, renewal. You're going to feel this beautiful sense of renewal. And I'd like you to comment down below if you've been feeling this. You feel well rested. You feel like when you wake up, you got a good night's sleep, that you had fun, innovative, cool dreams, that you are noticing that you don't take things for granted, that you really do relish and pay reverence to the attention that's paid to you by your gorgeous pets, by your family, by your friends. Like just how meaningful. I love handwritten cards and I find them so, so meaningful. And I remember when Cheryl sent me some gifts a short while back and I had that card, I thought that's what I have to remember to do, because oftentimes I'm so hell-bent for leather, getting everything done. I am putting everything in packages, but it's the little things that matter. It's that beautiful piece of ribbon, that lovely box, and that handwritten note that make all the difference. And you're going to be cherishing those things, and it's a sense of renewal, like I really am cherished. And look at all these beautiful birthday cards. You might be feeling nostalgic. That's going to be big for a lot of you, Group 1. Nostalgic, you wanting to go over photo albums and relive things. Now, I love this repetition, big time. Synchronicity is playing a huge role in this. You are going to seem like you're seeing the same squirrel, bird, animal, vision, numbers, your patterns for sure. 222, 444s are going to keep coming up, and I feel like the infinity symbol and butterflies as well. These are things that are just in your patterns. Sunflowers, I'm just seeing all these things, things that have to do with nautical devices like true north compasses, things of that, anchors, something that has to do with that. It's really interesting. I feel like some of your soulmates and twin flames may be people that are coming from overseas that enjoy boats. There's something about that. They may be in the Navy or have had family members in the Navy, things of that nature. So that is going to be showing you up, and I'm just splitting the deck and pulling this out for you. You have the Justice card and you have the Two of Pentacles. Again, there's your 222s. So again, I feel like this is taking place where you're realizing I no longer have, things are going to come in duplicate. I said like those repetition and those patterns. You might be starting to see twins more in like on Instagram and other places. Like it's like you're having double vision. You want to have things in twos, like balance. You know what I mean? Like if you have one candlestick on your fireplace, you want another matching one. Like things, you want balance. That's justice too, the scales. This is also you getting excellent reciprocity in your life right now. As you give, so you receive. You'll find as you spend and you're generous, maybe on a family member or friend, that is going to immediately come back into your sphere. So immediate kind of like recompense for whatever you're doing generosity wise for other people, because again the justice scales and justice play a big part, because we're balancing our life, our karma, and everything out for our twin flame energy to come in at its strongest and our soulmates to arrive at the most balance. So those are some of your signifiers, Group 1. Beautiful energy. I love that for you. You guys, two feathers. I just saw all kinds of beautiful feathers coming in, white feathers, seagull feathers, pheasant-like feathers, also peacocks. I feel like peacocks is what's part of what is coming in your visuals as well. Wow, you guys, beautiful. Yeah, and you're just going to feel more invigorated and you're ready. Your insights are really rich and brilliant right now as well. So that is you guys, beautiful. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you guys need a private read, I get back to you within 48 hours. So if you want to know the who, what, when, where, how's, their initials, their zodiacs, all the specialties, I am available for that, and I get back to you very, very quickly. I love that, especially for you, the absence. It's like the absence of malice, the absence of hardship, the absence of being hard on yourself. And beautiful repetition. That is huge as well. Yeah, and just seeing things over and over and going, wow, it's the universe and spirit's way of saying, you've got this, right? You remember, you recognize this. So that's you, group one. Beautiful. And thank you guys for all your likes and subscribes and comments. It means the world to me. Really, really appreciate it. So now we're going to go on to number 2. It's time to take action. Sip of water, and I have a very interesting message for you guys. I'm hearing right away that if you chose this, it's time for you to really step up and start saying yes to things and not mistrust this good energy that's coming your way. These invites, these business deals, these vacation plans, these going back to school, these saying yes to things that are outside your comfort zone, because that is actually where your soulmate and twin flames are coming in. You're going to be doing something a little bit different and out of the ordinary, and that's what makes it extraordinary and makes you really be paying attention, because all 5 senses are alert when we're out of our comfort zone, right? It's almost like we're in the jungle. What do we hear? What do we see? What do we smell? All of those things. Like, you're just navigating beautifully from authentic heart space. You're knowing when to say yes. You're knowing what to achieve at what time and put the energy and focus in. We're just really good. So your top 3 cards: magnetism, fragments, and influence. Beautiful. Now, magnetism, you're going to find other people right now are going to be highly attracted. All of a sudden, you are like this flirtation 101. Like, what is going on? What are with all these DMs? What are with all these texts? This is funny because energy begets more energy. And right now, your kind of love energy is building, because you guys, your twins and your souls are coming in very, very quick. So with that, you are like this lighthouse to a lot of ships that are searching. So you're going to have all these people, like buzzing like moths to a flame, like, how are you doing? I saw your picture, so on and so forth. Highly magnetic. All of a sudden, you're like, who opened this passion door here? And that is part and parcel for that. As your frequency goes up and your beacon and your light is brighter, a lot more people are attractive. However, don't worry, you're not going to be misguided to the wrong person and believe it's them. There's this inherent knowing who our twin flame and our soulmate is. And when that comes, it's like that energy is just undeniable. Now, fragments, your memory is going to be pulling things in from the past and making sense and rebuilding a new puzzle that makes sense. I like how that just fell off right then, because I felt like it's a sign too that things are going to be found that were lost. They're going to be drawing your attention. Something you think that, oh, I really can't find this. It's keys. They're going to fall off the shelf right in front of you. Something you'll be staring right at it. Because I get this thing, I'm serious, when I look too hard for something, it's almost like hysterical blindness. I don't see it, and it's right in front of me. So what we need to do is slow down and breathe and look for those parts and pieces of us that are going to, make our path fully foundational and strong. Like, when I tried this didn't work, but I want to know, why did that have so much meaning for me? Why did I really want to go after that person, place, or thing? And once we identify why something's so important to us, or it could just be an impulse, then we get to decide what deserves our attention. And fragments will come in and show you that. Remember when you pursued this doggedly? Like, what did you think the end game was going to be in that? Why did you want that person to text you back so badly? What was the energy involved with that? Are things getting, are we getting fixated? All of that. So we're going to allow for true reasoning to come in, and we can identify, hey, now I see clearly why I was overspending, or I thought material things would make me happy. There was a void there, and it was simply love. I wanted to connect to somebody. I wanted to feel cherished and loved, so I was doing that for myself. Identifying behaviors, big time. Influence. This is 2-level. This is you upgrading in your influence with other people. I feel like you have a strong power of persuasion with others right now. Your power of suggestion is definitely going to pull people in. So this is going to be wonderful in work and family modalities, because before you were probably trying to get them to help, to stand by you, to contribute, and it might have fallen on deaf ears, but now your influence is greater. And there's a simple reason for that. You are elevated in your frequency and mode, and people tap into that energy. It is not the beggarly or the incessant nagging type of energy. It's just the power of suggestion in one calm, cool sentence. I would really love some help in this. If you guys could help out, help out, mow the lawn, do A, B, and C. That quiet power of suggestion is going to do it and be enough for you. Same thing in work as well. You're going to get people that really want to contribute and get both oars in the water. These are clear signifiers that you are elevating in this kind of house of influence for yourself and your moods, because it's all together, mind, body, and spirit. When we're strong mind and purposeful, that happens when we are trying to pull in our significant others, because we want to be in our strongest energy, which is really good, happy, influential energy, right? High vibration, and all this takes place in that. So you'll see that going on. Now I'm going to split the deck and we're going to see what's going to happen numerically. You're going to have 7s popping up. Look at that. Your messages are coming in. Lucky 3s, compatibility. So some other things you're going to find is kindred spirits and new friends coming in for you. What's happening is you're now opening the door for the most opportune and equally vibrational people that you're supposed to have in your life. So you're all of a sudden going to notice that you're chatting with people over on Instagram and other places. New friendships are forming in school that you're really pulled towards certain people. Good, happy, vibrational, shiny, happy people that make you feel really good as well. And again, I like this also says inspiration and 3s. This is high compatibility with others. Like things that used to bother you no longer bother you. You can be with a total know-it-all and they're like, oh, 2 + 2 is 5. And you're like, good on you. You're right. Have a good life. I'll see you later. And you keep it moving. You just don't care about all those little digs and passive aggressive behaviors because you're elevated. Now here's some of the things that visually I'm seeing in my head too, funnily enough. Fish, koi fish, goldfish, fish fins, all of that, rainbows, prisms, sun catchers, these type of things. Again, it's almost like a Mars landscape too. Like you're going to see a lot of that is going to keep coming up. I feel like, again, for you guys, it's feathers, it's beautiful. Dragonflies are going to come in. Your numbers are definitely 333s and 777s as well. So you're going to see these coming up. And I love that. And fragmentally, what I feel like is going to come back in is maybe uncomfortable images of the past that you just need to identify, that momentary shadow work, and release it. Listen, I forgive this person. They were a total jagoff, but that's who they are. And I'm going to stay in my lane, and I am no longer going to give them rent in my head, okay? These are people that maybe abused your trust. You might have had what is the word I'm looking for? Abandonment issues, and you're just going to let that come up and release it, you guys, okay? So that is your energy. Beautiful. Black cats too. Black cats for sure are going to be part and parcel. Fish and cats are going to be really big. So that is, you guys, beautiful energy, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. It really helps me out if you like this video, and I post all the time. And I appreciate you guys so much for all the love and support. Fragments, that's one of my favorite cards. Influence, and it's nice to have this. We can quietly influence people without, having to be passive aggressive or be accusatory, right? And you're going to be really good at that. So if you want a private reading and you want more information on this, you want all the details, every last little nuance, who, what, when, where's, and how's, all my links are down below. I get your private reads back to you within 48 hours. I also have a great new service that I do over on Instagram where you just DM me 2 questions and I get right back to you within a couple of hours, and that's only $25. And I do it all with audio and pictures as well, which is a lot of fun. So again, all my other links are down below, you guys. The Goddess Provisions box is off the hook. That's really beautiful as well. So beautiful. But it is time to take action. You're going to find yourself compelled to just go out in the world and get things done. That Aryan energy of leadership. So really, really nice. So beautiful energy. So now we're going to go on to number 3, you guys. I'm going to have a sip of water. This is exciting. As soon as I woke up, this energy and these ideas were with me. It's like oftentimes I'm like, what am I going to read on? I wonder, what is going to, come up for the day. And I'm always so nicely surprised by Spirit, always helping me and always guiding me with fun new options for you guys. So right away, you guys, your dreams need a practical plan. Right away, I feel like for your peace of mind, group 3, something that you need to instill for a sense of calm in your life, start listing things and writing it down. I do that. I work in 3s. I don't overwhelm myself. If I know I have 3 things I need to get done, I'll do public reads, private reads. I need to package jewelry. I'll write that down and I'll check them off. Then I'll go on to the next, whether it's household or outside, whatever I have to do. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. By writing it down, it shows us and and also is kind of like a magnifier of what's important in our life and what really needs tending. So start, these are practical things. September is a practical Virgo energy. Let's get these things done so we can concentrate on having fun and joy and some bliss in our life, right? So these are some of the things that are going to come in for you. Beautiful. I already feel that, and I felt that right before. So let me start from left to right. Now I'm really loving this because this speaks to patterns. You are going to see patterns all over the place. You're going to see like strange repetitions. Again, numbers for you guys. I definitely feel, I'm just splitting the deck to get your numbers. You have 2s, 222s, 11s are going to pop up all over the place. Those are going to be some of your numbers. But also patterns like, I feel like beautiful lines and maps and patterns, and the same things are going to keep arising and be like, wow, it's almost like layering upon layering. It's a way of the universe of showing you this is really happening, this is really true, like infinity symbol over and over and over. It kind of ingrains in you. This energy is always traversing and always making its way towards you. Again, you guys, I see a lot of feathers. I see darker birds, crows, birds of praise coming up. I see beautiful fall leaves and patterns in that. You're going to see things falling. Look to the clouds. I feel like clouds, constellations, the way things are falling down in front of you. Coins, I feel like right now is going to be a big time of you finding pennies and dimes all over the place, for sure. Look at leaves, open them up and look at the veins and see what they're forming. Everything, shells, look inside that because those are the patterns. Heat, you are going to feel warmer than normal. I feel like all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're going to feel your body temperature go up and you might start sweating, all of that. It is your internal kind of, your internal, when our heart is really expanding, we're from a heart space, we are things heat up in our life. We have blood that is pulsating and moving from our brain to our heart quickly, so you'll feel more heat. You'll also have more heated exchange, not in a negative way, but a more passionate way you'll find in conversations now, because what's going on is energetically, it's like you're building this momentum and this fire and this passion, and it's like you're like a bonfire, building, pulling in that energy of your soulmate and your twin flame. So you're more impassioned about things. You believe very strongly in things more and more because you're more energetically directed towards things. It's not ego, it's not opinion, it is just pure feeling, and with that you're emoting behind that, so you feel really heated about certain things. So just be careful getting inveigled in any kind of political conversations, because that can get crazy. I feel very easily anything like that. Dependability. You're not only going to find yourself kind of stepping up in this area of dependability, you are kind of like promising little but delivering big. If you're saying yes, you are, but then you're also having that beautiful area of like extraness and extra gratitude, so you're trying to give back. Like you're doing, if you're saying to somebody, sure, I'll definitely pick you up and bring you to the hospital, you'll be picking them up and you'll have breakfast and coffee for them and make them feel great. You will have this beautiful dependability about you or other people. Your name pops up in their head when they say, who would I like to call and have as a help meet right now? Who really has their act together right now and is caring and listening and in present moment awareness? That's something that's happening to you more and more. Super uber present moment awareness. You are knowing, hey, I should say yes to this, because you're thinking, feeling, listening, smelling, tasting, thinking, everything in this moment. You're not woulda, shoulda, coulda in the past, and you're not I will, I blah, 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 way in the future and worrying. You're just present momentarily aware, moment to moment, which really helps you gain access to your intuition, for sure. And also other people are becoming more dependable for you. Look at this, the world. This is just feeling like moment after moment after, like day after day, things are just coming in that are more helpful, more resonating with you, more peaceful, more flow, more abundance, more prosperity, everything. Like you are manifesting top-notchery debauchery. And here's why. When our frequency and vibration goes up, it goes up for a reason. We are now adjusted beautifully in our soul space, which is saying this is for everybody, the collective generosity, everything. And the universe loves that and wants to continually reward that. That's why you're feeling like kudos upon kudos. You are getting the best emails. You're getting the best invites. You are finding what you need very rapidly. And you're finding also that your needs are less. You are not kind of like in constant issuance of, I need this, I need that. You need very little right now. You're simplifying. However, it is like prosperity is showing up wheelbarrow load after wheelbarrow load for you. Here's why. You are putting an end to all the things that no longer serve you. Anything that disturbed you in the past, those repetition fixations, competing with other people, why don't I have this lack mentality, all of that, you are just putting it to bed. You are burying it 6 foot under. Goodbye. I appreciate my life. I have gratitude, and with that you realize all the good things come, right? When we look for beauty and magic and wonderment and love, that's what's happening. These two together are super powerful, especially in a twin and soulmate read, because it is the combination of this major arcana that says everything in the world that you had been hoping for, wishing for, wanting is on its way, because you're no longer doubting, having lack mentality, or wanting everything, having almost like fear of missing out. And with that, we don't enjoy with what we have. So now you're so busy enjoying what you have that more just keeps coming along. And you're like, thank you. You are really spoiled for choice. So that is part of what happens in our soulmate ascendants as well, because our frequency is just on 10. So I'm really happy for you, group 3. I think you guys are the winners in this, because this is you feeling balanced, you feeling like you have a multitude of riches constantly, you never feeling like you want more or you're lacking in something, you feeling beautifully balanced energetically. Everything that comes from soul space is never wanting, is never convoluted, and is never challenging, because it's just true and it flows, and we just let go of that doesn't serve, and we allow that does. So beautiful energy, you guys. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and comment down below if you have any topics you'd like. Also come over to Instagram and get on all my beautiful free jewelry giveaways, reading giveaways. I do weekly contests over there. I do daily posts and memes. I also offer readings down below. There's all different time frames, and I do it just like this, with your cards and me on camera talking what's going on and letting you know. So if you want all the deets on this relationship, feel free to connect with me, and I do your reading within 48 hours, and everything else is down there. So love and light to you guys and to all my regs. Thank you so much, you guys, for all your love and support. You guys are absolutely amazing. And yeah, I really like doing the daily pops of positivity too. I just think they're really fun and engaging. So wow, congratulations all of you guys in this read. You are plugged into the cosmos in a really beautiful way. So love and light.